Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Hope everybody had a vainglorious week. It's been a whole, yeah. It's been a week. It's been a week since we hung out. And it's been a week. I feel like I ain't talked to y'all in forever. However long it's been. Hope everybody had a vainglorious time. I had an amazing time. My homeboy, Gerald, and his wife, it's their 20th anniversary. They celebrating 20 years. They did a vow renewal. They had an actual wedding. You know, they like me and my sweetie. Me and my sweetie, we went to the courthouse, saved that money, just got married. So here it go 20 years later, they was like, hey, I want to do a wedding. It was beautiful, beautiful. Bride looked like Cinderella. Came up in there, I was like, whoa! Looked like Cinderella. It was amazing. Had a good time. I was the best man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you see it. I was the best man. You know, we had a good time, man. Had a good time. Shout out here to Learn to Share, pulling up in the chat first. We're not gonna say what time she put up in the chat, but she True Blue notification gang pulled up in the chat. Shout out Run the Green, pulling up in the chat. We ain't gonna say what time she pulled up in the chat, but just know she True Blue notification gang. Rhonda, you need to let me know when you want to do the tape reading. I know you said a Thursday or Friday. Let me know when you want to do it. Hit me up, DM me when you want to do it. Now, when the Black Spider members do the tape reading, it will not be a public video like when I do the tape reading with Timmy. It won't be. It'd be a members only video. It'll be a members only video when the Black Spiders reach out to him and be like, hey, I want to do a tape reading. It's only on Monday through Friday. It's only in a New York session from 9:20 to 10:20-ish. It can be, you know what I'm saying? You can stop as early as you want, but it's from 9:20 to up until 10:20-ish. We ain't gonna go too long. But if you don't want to do a full hour, it's up to you. You lead in the show. I'm not there to try to say if you're right or wrong. You know, if you ask for my opinion, I will share it, but it's just giving you the opportunity to read the candles amongst your peers. And, you know, if you ask for feedback, I will give my feedback. It's not about saying, hey, you're right, you're wrong. It's just giving you an opportunity to express how you read the candles in real time amongst peers. And you may ask for feedback, and I shall give if you ask. But you need to let me know what day you want to do it. And anybody else who want to do it, she just was the first one that reached out and said, hey, I want to do it. I just can't do it this week. So, Michelle, Tucker! Michelle say, blessing with a pop-up live. What's up, KC? What's going on? Buenas tardes, Valdez. Buenas tardes. What's going on? The Black Al Davis. One time is late. Okay, let's do Thursday. Oh, on time is late. Thursday. That y'all heard it. Thursday. Let me put it on my calendar right now. Thursday. Rhonda's doing. So it's gonna be Thursday morning at 9:20. Rhonda. You can pop up anytime between 9:15 and 9:20. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and share your screen with me. Like, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link probably if not Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. I'll send you the link, and then you can pull up anytime between like 9:15 and 9:20. And then everybody else pull up at 9:20, man. This Thursday. I'm putting it on Z calendar right now. I'm putting it on Z calendar right now. Thursday is the 7th. Hey, my mama birthday is this Friday. My sister's birthday is this Monday. My mama's birthday is this Friday. Tape reading with Rhonda. Tape reading with Rhonda. Thursday, December 7th. Thursday, December 7th. Not all day. It won't let me add in. Will it let me change this? Yes. Oh, no. 9:20 a.m. I'm putting 9:15. I'm putting 9:15, but 9:20 a.m. Hey, where'd it go? I jollified y'all. I'm trying to. There you go. Until 10. 1 hour. Yes. Do not repeat. Do not repeat. Say. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this right here. Y'all bear with me. I'm sorry. I done got sidetracked with this right here. So, what is this doing? Yeah, okay. Rhonda, you was wealthy one in Discord, wasn't it? Yes, you were. You were wealthy one in Discord. You were wealthy one in Discord. And then this right here. All right. Okay, so. Okay, then I see your picture on your email thing now, Rhonda Green. Then event. All right. Okay, so I just Rhonda, I just made the event and I tried to add you on it on my calendar, and then what I'll do, I'll add the link to that event, and then you should be able to get it through that. You should be able to get it through that. Like I just added the event to my calendar, and then why did I hit Zoom? Get out of here, Zoom. What are you doing? I added the event to my calendar, and then I added you to that event. And then when I go in, once I don't know if you got to accept it or whatever. Once you accept it or whatever, I should, once I add a link, it should go to you. Yeah. See, it look different now. Usually when people be on there, I usually can come in like when somebody's scheduled like a one-on-one or something. It usually look different than this, and I usually go in and I can add stuff to it. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. If that don't work, I'll just send the link directly to you, either to your email or in Discord. Anyway, hola Max. What's going on, Thomas? The best man. What's up, Lil Hulk? What's going on? I was about to say what's going on. I was just about to say. I was just about to say what's going on. Thank you for saving me from wasting my breath. What's up, Robinson? What's up, Deborah? Hey, we done been on here 11 minutes trying to figure out how to add somebody to an event on my calendar. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, man. We're going to come over here. We're going to open up Trade and View. We're going to open up Trade and View. And once we open up Trade and View, we're going to get into updating our charts. How was y'all week, man? How was y'all week? My week was interesting. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. When was it? Thursday, your boy got emotional, man. Got emotional. I was up messing around with the London. Got into a trade. It wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I said, Tim, just get out the trade. Save the mental capital. Market came close to letting me out the trade without a loss. I said, man, I got to get back. I don't want to take a loss. Tim, close the trade, save the mental capital. Came back again. Didn't let me get out without taking a loss. Came so close. I'm like, man, just let me get out without taking a loss. I can't take that loss, man. Save the mental capital, Tim. Just get out the trade. Stayed in the trade. Got slippity slapped up. Took a full stop. Got pissed. Wanted to get it back. Took a full stop. Got pissed. Wanted to get it back. I was able to get just about half of what I lost. Just slightly under half of what I lost. So I didn't get half of what I lost back. I'm mad lagging. I hope y'all can see me good. Like, I almost got half of what I lost back. I say, you know what, Tim, you spiraling. Get up, get away from this computer. Got up, got away from the computer. Said, live the trade another day. I was spiraling out of control. So I ended Thursday deep in a hole. Friday, came back in. My internet was acting stupid. Internet acting crazy. I said, come on, man. Can't get it connected. Can't do nothing. Going in and out. I said, man, I do not need. I even text my wife. I said, man, the devil's so busy. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Pissed. I'm gonna just stop trading. Every time I turn around, something going wrong, man. Internet just acting crazy. Can't connect. It's raining outside. Don't feel like going outside to the gym because it's raining. Just can't connect. The internet just not working. So then finally, around about 11:15, 11:30, the internet started working. And I just saw a beautiful trade come in. It was like manna from heaven. Showered down upon me. I said, I hear you. I hear you, Lord. I hear you. Executed. Then it came back. What's that, Lord? Scale in again? But Lord, that would be over leveraging. But it's perfect. I see. You're blessing me with an opportunity to get back everything that I spiraled and lost. And then you made the internet act up so I wouldn't jump into it too early today. And now you're putting it there for me on a platter. I see the ram in the thicket. I see the ram, Lord. I'm going to execute more contracts. And I was able to get back everything that I lost, plus more. And end of the day, well in the green. End of the week, well in the green. But the moral of the story is, if you take a loss and your rules say that you should not trade again if you take a full loss, don't trade again. Don't spiral. This time, I got lucky and was able to get back a little bit and close the day down pretty bad, but it wasn't detrimental. Just some people wouldn't even consider it a bad loss, but I consider it a bad day because I took 2 full losses and I was only able to get back pretty much that much short of half of what I lost. So it wasn't even a full take profit. I took 2 full losses and I didn't get a full, because a full take profit would have got me back both of those losses. But I wasn't even able to get a full take profit because of, I'm forcing trades. It's just many moves. Don't spiral. Don't do like I do. Do what your rules say. Stick to the rules. Y'all ain't come to hear me talk all night. Y'all came to tune into chart prep. Let me turn on my fancy dancing and let's get my computer must have restarted. Y'all, let me set my fancy dancing back up. Hold on, give me a minute. Give me un momento. Give me un momento. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you know. Deborah, you say you didn't know we were here? You ain't missed nothing. Weekly chart prep. Let's jump up to the monthly. Jump up to the monthly. Jump up to the monthly. For those who haven't been in the narrative with us thus far, we are on the monthly chart for the ES future, the December expiration contract. We were looking at the ES being in a bullish retracement from the month of August up until it's still on. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? It's not blinking over there, so can y'all see me? I look like I'm back. It looks like I'm back. Somebody put a 1 in the chat if I'm back. Somebody put a 1 in the chat if I'm back. Yes, we see you. Thank you. Okay, so for this price leg here, from the July high to the October low, for that price leg right there, this price leg right here, this is when we were in the retracement. So for this price leg here from the March low Yes, the March low to the July high. This was the bullish retracement. We were saying we were in a bullish retracement, meaning the market was bullish on the monthly scale. Why do we say the market was bullish on the monthly scale? Because we had come down and consolidated up under these lows over here from June 2021. We consolidated there for a very long time. We're not going to count the months like we did before. Right, we consolidated here for a very long time, and then we got expansion with displacement. What is expansion with displacement? Expansion with displacement is when you leave the range, you expand away, and you do it in such a hurry that you leave imbalances, like this monthly BISI right here that we created on June 2023. That shows displacement. That shows institutional sponsorship. That shows a willingness to reach for buy-side liquidity. All right. So we had expansion with displacement. So once we've gotten up into the premium, which is, looking at this price leg from whichever one needs it higher, either December 2021 or January 2022, whichever one of those are higher, all the way down here, right, on this price leg. You can even argue and say from March 2022 down to September 2022. You can either say from that high to that high. I choose the highest high. From that high to that low. I'm sorry. From this high to that low. From that high to that low. I choose the highest. So when we came back up into a premium of this price leg right here, let's put it on the lowest low. These look about high. This one, right? That's the higher high, right? So this is equilibrium at 42, 46, 75. We've come all the way back up into a premium for this price leg. So now that we're in a premium, we got expansion with displacement with a break in market structure right here when we took out the high of August 2022. What makes that a break in market structure? Because this high on August 2022 came down and broke the low of June 2022. And then when price traded back up above that high there, that is a break in market structure. The market has broken structure on the monthly from being bearish to breaking and showing a bullish break in market structure, right? So now we're bullish. We get up into a premium up here. Anything above 42, 46, 75 is a premium. And so we're in a high premium. There is no other imbalances or anything to take care of up here in the premium. All right, so we come all the way up here. If you put that crosshairs on this high, we've come all the way up into this rejection block up here. Right, come all the way up into that rejection block in there, and we start to pull back. Right, because we have no other imbalances or PD arrays to, shake a stick at up here. So we come to the rejection block and we start our retracement. We said this was a bullish retracement. We did not call this a reversal because we had a bullish break in market structure, right? And we have expansion with displacement in this price leg. So this price leg was a high probability leg to want to continue higher, right? So now we turn our attention from this price leg going to the premium to this price leg that created the expansion. So we said we're going to expect it to retrace back down into a discount, right? The imbalance of this price leg is in the premium. It's in the premium. We don't want to buy in the premium. But you say, hey, Tim, look, right there, we hit it and we went up. True, you could have took a short-term scalp there, but we don't want to buy in the premium, right? That was in this portion of the price move. You see what it did there? It came down, get out of the way, crosshairs. Price came down, touched into a discount of this price leg right there. So there's an embedded price leg inside the overall price leg, right? So we came down to the discount of this embedded price leg, pushed back up, and then we pushed down to the discount of the expansion leg, the one that we were watching. Came into the discount, came into the order block, came into the breaker. So we came into the discount, came into the order block, came into the breaker. Boom. And what did we say price was more than likely to do? Start to expand back up. And it has gone crazy. November was crazy. Crazy. It was just going up, 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 up. Didn't give any retracement opportunities. I ain't gonna hold you. So now that's on the monthly. We just been expanding up. We don't have any PD arrays that we want to mark out on the monthly. Still just watching the monthly buy side up there. No PD arrays to mark out thus far. You know, nothing to write home about. We have a huge calendar here. This can be an anticipated BISI, but until the month of December is over, we won't know if this is a BISI. Why do I say it can be an anticipated BISI? Because you have the high of October there, and December opened here, right? The low of December thus far is there. If December never drops down and touches 44.30, this November will be a BISI. There will be a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, because December and October will not share any overlapping price. But until December closes, there's nothing for us to mark out on the monthly chart. We've already done that. We have buy side liquidity that we're watching. We're waiting to see if we hit it. Go to the weekly. Our weekly target is hit. If you are a gold member or a Black Spider member, I shared a picture with you. Let me see what date it is. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you. 2 days ago, that was Friday. 2 days ago, that was Friday. I shared it with the Black Spider and the gold members. I said the weekly time frame level we were anticipating price to reach for was hit today. I hope y'all were able to participate in the move. If not, there will always be another opportunity. Aranya Grande out. And I had little eyeballs looking at the weekly buy side liquidity we had been waiting for price to hit. I don't know when we marked it out. It was marked. Y'all was here when we marked it out. Y'all saw that we were anticipating. We had a daily level marked out. We had a weekly level marked out. We had a monthly level marked out. The weekly level was taken Friday. I hope you had an opportunity to partake in the move. I had an opportunity to partake. I took some losses. I had some wins. I ended the week positive. All is fair in love and trading. Speaking of Black Spider member and gold members, we are doing our first Sunday Q&A tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pull up with your hard-hitting questions. If we have no questions, it would be a very short live stream. If we have questions, I will stay long as people ask questions. But please pull up with your questions. It's all on you. It's all on you if we continue to do and then on the third Sunday with just the Black Spider members, pull up with your questions. Thank you. Okay. So on the weekly, this was the fair value gap we were looking at last week, we said we had a bullish fair value gap below us, a bearish fair value gap above us. We said we were in between the tail of two cities. We were working on this candle right here. As you see, since we took off in October, no chance of retracing. Took off this week, right? Making a possible BISI. This week, we made that BISI, right? Went up this week, creating a possible BISI. It wasn't super long, but it was possible. We came up, we took out that weekly high, right? We took out that weekly high right there. They gave us a break in market structure because that high came down and took out that low. Then we came back and took out that high. Boom. Gave us a bullish break in market structure. The next week, we created that BISI. Took off on this week. A potential BISI. The next week, we created that BISI, right? Took off, creating a possible BISI. Then last week, let's see if we created a new BISI. The high of 13 November's week is 45.41.25. The low of last week is 45.44.75. 40. Yep, there's a tiny BISI right here. A wee bitty BISI right there. All right, so see how this candle open up here? We start pulling down. We failed to get all the way to that high. We was coming down like we were going to get it, but we failed to get all the way to that high. Then we reversed course and went back up and filled in this BISI right there, closing very close to the top. And now here it is today. We have opened up. I'm looking here. You can see we opened up and pushed almost back to the high of that SIBI. Did I say BISI last time? We reached up into this SIBI. We went almost back up to the high and we pushed down. That's on today. Yeah, I know this is a weekly candle, but it's the first few hours of the week. So this is the candle you're looking at right now. On Friday at COB, you will see what this weekly candle actually looks like. So on the weekly, we have reached a weekly destination. Right? We've reached a weekly destination. Whenever we reach a higher time frame destination, we wait for price to show us what it wants to do. Right? Wait for price to show us what it wants to do. Does it want to continue? Does it want to retrace? We wait for price to show us what it wants to do. Why? We have reached a destination. Until you reach your destination, you want to keep buying or selling in the premium or the discount of the latest range until you hit your destination. If you get too far and you're not comfortable with buying or selling in the same direction with it, sit on your hands until we reach a destination like we did. We reached 45.97.50 on Friday. That's a weekly destination. Now that we're there, now you can start looking for opportunities to set up to give you some kind of entry, either in a pullback or a continuation. But you just want to wait for price to show you what it want to do. It's kind of hard trading in the middle of nowhere down here in no man's land. Price just running and you, man, I'm missing it, but it's too far and I don't want to get stuck holding the bag. It's hard trading when price done took off. Golly, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. All right, now that we've taken this weekly buy side right there, I really don't need that line. I'll take it off. Excuse me. Excuse me. I was going to put the weekly high right there, but since I'm pretty sure we made that high on Friday, I'm going to just mark that on the daily chart. Let's go down to the daily chart. Speaking of, let's go back to oh no, we did. We looked at that. We looked at that. That SIBI already. On the daily chart. On the daily chart, you see, we've come to a weekly destination and we've come up above this high. Did we? No, we did not. We did not get that relative equal high right there. We did not get it. So on the daily chart, we fell just shy of this SIBI right here if you notice, I included the volume imbalance. This is a daily bearish fair value gap. And if you notice, I included this volume imbalance up here. Instead of just marking out the fair value gap like that, I just included the volume imbalance because it's connected to the high of that daily fair value gap. Now, so we got a bearish fair value gap on the daily above us. We got a bullish fair value gap on the daily below us. Will price still be chop suey? Price been so chop suey, I don't expect nothing different. It's been chop suey for ever, as far back as I can think. It's been chop suey all year, matter of fact. So you see we're running this market maker buy model here, right? We've run this market maker buy model here. We've come above this high. The next high is the monthly delivery. We when we looked at IPTA, let me see, in November, because we had daily breaking market structure on November the 10th. So we had looked at an IPTA for the month of November, if I'm not mistaken, because we had the daily breaking market structure in November. And let's see if we're still on track. Yes, put it on. Yes, we started at November because we had our daily breaking market structure right there on November the 10th. And then we looked at the IPTA look back, right? So for the highest high in a 20-day look back, we hit that on the 10th, right? Now for the highest high during the 40-day look back, we hit that on the 20th of November. And the highest high for the 60-day look back, we hit that Friday. All right, we hit that Friday on December 1st. So we've completed a 60-day look back on IPTA. We've taken out highs on this market maker buy model. There's still, a relative equal high right there, and that's connected to the portion of this SIBI that we once we traded back into it. We had an institutional order flow entry drill back here on August the 4th. And if we grade this SIBI, let's grade this SIBI, including the volume imbalance. We're just going to grade it all together. We came up to the 25%, the lower 25% back on August 4th, and then we sold off. Right. Well, we came back to it here. We touched it again on September 1st, and then we sold off. So first touch there, traded away, traded back to it, traded now. Now we've come back again, and we have that high that we left. We've traded above the consolidation here. We've come to a 60-day IPTA look back. Like I said, a lot of confluence going on right here. So let's see if price wants to shoot up quickly, take out this buy side, this monthly buy side above 46.85.25, and then retrace, or will it give us a quick pullback and then shoot up? Right, come back, get a quick pullback, and then shoot up coming into that. Let's see what price wants to do. Let price show you what it wants to do. But just know we've come to some significant destinations. Weekly imbalance, weekly buy side, IPTA 60-day look back. We've come to some pretty significant areas. Let price show you what it wants to do. Get out of my way, IPTA. On the daily, let's mark out the Friday's high. Let's mark out the Friday's low. As of right now, for day traders, intraday traders, our current price leg you will want to be focusing on right now for liquidity sweeps and trade from Thursday, November 12th low to Friday, Thursday, November 30th low to Friday, December 1st high. This price leg, this little piece of price leg right here, that's the current price leg. That current price leg has come up to a weekly destination. Like I said, we got some consolidation here. So on the daily level, this is the area you're watching for intraday. What do you want to see? You want to see if we take our buy side and get displacement up. All right. You want to see if we come down into a discount. Right. See if we come down into a discount and then get the displacement up. You want to see if we get a break below Thursday's low with displacement. You can target this daily fair value gap below us. But again, let price show you what it wants to do. On the daily, I don't want to mark anything out except for the high and the low. That's all I want to mark out. I'm not worried about looking to see if we got any breakers or mitigation blocks or anything. I ain't looking for none of that. I'm just marking out the high and low right now. We don't have any inefficiency in this piece of price leg right there. So the daily fair value gap above us, daily SIBI above us, daily BISI below us. That's about low as I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go any lower. And yeah, that's about low as I'm gonna go. Just get my chart down to the lowest level. Getting down to the lowest level, mark my lines. I don't know why, I just like for my lines to be on the high of the lowest time frame. Yeah, I don't like when I'm going down through the time frame and then it be hanging over the end of the low or the high like that. So I always go down to the lowest time frame. If you're a swing trader, you want to focus on where we at on the monthly, where we at on the weekly, where we at on the daily, and look around the 4 hour to see if it's giving you any good entries. If it's giving you any good entries. Like if I was a swing trader and I wanted to participate with the bullishness that's been going on. Say, hey, we bullish. I think we're gonna keep up. We're gonna at least get to the top of this fair value gap. So I'm gonna trail. I think we at least gonna continue to these highs. So I'm gonna try to trade it up there. So what would I be looking for? As structure is done right here, I'll be looking and say, hey, okay, we've come up, we've taken out this sell side right there, right? We've come up, blasted off, took out this buy side, push back down, close well above it. So okay, got a 4 hour fair value gap here. Come down into this, I'm going to get long there, put me a protective stop below this low. See what happens if it come down and stop me out. No, nothing. Go up, hit the high up there where I'm trying to get. Hey, let's see what that is there. We're just gonna go at the touch of the fair value gap there. Then what's that? 14.25. So we're gonna go to 14.20. Hold on, no, looking at the wrong thing. What is that? 45.62.50. So we're gonna go to 45.61.50. All right, that's the stop. Then we're looking at going to the high of this fair value gap. All right, so at the high of the fair value gap, that's 1.84 risk to reward. That's 1.48, 1.83 risk to reward, all the way to the high. Just put it just inside it. We don't want to go all the way to it, just inside it. That's 2.9 risk to reward. Hey, if that's in your risk to reward and you believe in the bullishness, there you go. There you go. That's it, man. That's all I got. Anybody got anything on me? How was y'all week, man? How was y'all week? Do anybody got anything for me? Did I confuse anybody with what I was saying? Does everybody understand what I was saying as far as what Price was doing and where we are as far as what Price has done overall in the past? Nothing. Nothing. No one has anything. All right. Ain't nobody got nothing, man. Ain't nobody got nothing. We've come a mighty long way. Ain't been giving us no pullbacks, man. No, we ain't been getting no pullbacks. We been getting slight pullbacks like here. November, we came back down into the first fair value gap. That's it. That's the only pullback we've gotten right there. Right there. Right at the beginning of November, right there. October, the end of October, we took off. Right? We took off the end of October. And then November that we pulled back into that fair value gap. That's the only pullback. Oh, y'all can see that. That's the only pullback we got from this entire rally. This was the only retracement right there. And it was just this day right here, that was a doji day. One day we pulled back. If you didn't get in then if you didn't get in on November 9th or November 10th, that's the only pulling back it did. The rest of it, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. You can't say November 16th we did poke back into this fair value gap right here, because we did. See right there, we did. We pulled back into it there, but come on, man. When you're this high, you can't give me a little bit more than that. At least come down to the high of that fair value gap. Come on, at least. Come on. We've just come from this low, came all the way to that high. You didn't even come back to the discount. Even if you count this as a balanced price range right there and come to that low right there, you still ain't come to a discount. This low when I said, or the high of this fair value gap, at least that would have been a discount of that move. Come on, man. Been all gas, not even retracing. What are you doing, man? Intraday scalps only. Come on. Come on. Them baby pullbacks. Yeah. Shout out Michelle. Michelle got her set up. And Michelle, this has been a very frustrating rally for Michelle because she has her setup that requires it to retrace. If I'm not mistaken, I think she looks for displacement and a retracement back to a breaker in the discount or the premium, right? And she looked for expansion with displacement, a retracement back into the range for a breaker in the discount or premium if she bearish or bullish. And she has not gotten her set up in any of this rally right here. This has been a very frustrating rally for Michelle. But that's a part of trading. That's part of trading. You know what I'm saying? You have your rules, you stick to your rules. And, and like I say, when it comes to being a true swing trader, right? Let's just say if this little pullback right here was an entry for you, right? If that little pullback right there was an entry for you, right? Let's see a realistic target for you. We're just going to say you did enter there. And let's say you played it safe and put it all the way to the low, right? So the low is right there at 41.22.25. We're going to give it at least a point below that. We're going to go at least a point below that. All right, well, I got to unlock it. I shouldn't have had to unlock that. It should be away from me though. There it is. What I said, 41.22.25. So we're just going to go a little bit under that. 41. Where's it going to 4120? 411975. That's good. We don't want to put it right on the even number. That's good. Because this is a daily candle. So we'll give it a little bit of room. All right. So this high right there would be the only, with this risk, this high right there would really be your first realistic target for a trade of that magnitude, because coming to this high, you're in negative risk to reward, meaning you're only getting 0.89 of a percent. That's negative risk to reward, right? Coming to the high of that fair value gap, give you just over 1-to-1. Going to the high, give you just over 1-to-1, right? Is that much risk worth it for you? Yeah, sure. You could have jumped in and said, "Hey, I'm just getting in early, and I'm only giving it back to this fair value gap." But come on, that in my book, that's not realistic, because you got to think we came from here all the way up to, that's when we started pulling back there. The discount is way down here at this breaker right there. That's the discount way down there at this breaker. So if you buy in a discount on this explosive move up, the discount is actually down here. Right? Okay, boom. It's using this as a balanced price range. Right? So you come here and we take off there. That's letting you know that's a balanced price range. So again, let's go up inside when we hit the balanced price range. This is all of this is a balanced price range. Got you. So now on this price leg, the discount is way down here. Where? At that breaker. The discount is way down here at that breaker. Right? Okay, we're just going to say all this is a balanced price range. Okay, let's do that. Let's move here when we leave the balanced price range. Guess what? The discount is still down here. Inside this, further inside this fair value gap. We just kissed the fair value gap and we went up. So, no real pullbacks. It's just been a all gas rally. So, you know, if your strategy doesn't, if your strategy requires a certain thing that hasn't been yielding you an entry for a swing trade, hey man, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. A lot of swing traders that have, certain type of strategies, they not participate either. But if you have a different strategy that allows you to participate not based off of price action, hey, congratulations. It's been a nice run. I personally have just been taking wins and taking L's day trading. Even though I'm primarily a futures day trader, hey, that's where it is for me right now. The intraday trading. Yeah, I understand. Hey, what's up? This is my world 222. That's my first time ever seeing that name. Hey, this is my world 222. If this is not your first time pulling up the Tim's Tisbit, I truly jollipies, but I'm so not sorry, because that's my first time ever seeing that name. But if this is not your first time pulling up, I'm glad you came back again. But if it is your first time pulling up, welcome. Please tune in again. Yeah, I understand. I just lose money from entering early and getting stopped out early. Question. This is my world. Do you have a predefined strategy? If you have a predefined strategy, Tim, what's a predefined strategy? I'm glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers. A predefined strategy is such as wait for a data rate, look for expansion, spelled that wrong. Look for expansion with displacement Wait for retracement back into range. Enter on a discount, right, or premium fair value gap. That's a predefined entry, a liquidity rate, look for expansion with displacement, wait for retracement back into the range, enter on a discount or premium fair value gap, depending on if it's bullish or bearish. If you're buying or selling, discount or premium. Now, if you're buying, discount fair value gap. If you're selling, premium fair value gap. Substitute whatever PD array you want for the fair value gap. I just put that because I choose to trade imbalances. Now, that's a predefined strategy. If that is your predefined strategy, right, are you breaking your rule? Because you say you lose money from entering early and getting stopped out. So are you breaking your rule? If you got a predefined strategy, are you breaking your rule? If you are breaking your rule, come here. Come here. Stop breaking your freaking rule. But if you're not breaking your rule, look and see, are you just taking any fair value gap or any PD array, or are you taking it in the discount or the premium? If you are taking it in a discount or a premium, look and see if you're taking it in the right discount or premium. Tim, what do you mean? Are you in the discount or the premium of the high probability leg, or are you in the discount of a premium of a low probability leg? Tim, what do you mean? I mean, a high probability leg is going to be a leg where, let's just say, you trade fair value gaps, right? You have this daily fair value gap sitting right here, right? If you're bullish and you want price to come back to this fair value gap to buy off that fair value gap, this fair value gap, this price leg right here, right? This price leg right here, that would be a high probability price leg if there is no weekly imbalance down here. Why? Because you got daily imbalances down here. We came up here, consolidated at a old area we consolidated at, and then we took off with displacement away from here. So that lets us know that when we consolidated here, we got net short. When we came back to that area and consolidated again, we got net long. That means price does not want to come back down here no more. That means this is a balanced price range. So now this price leg is a high probability leg of keeping price up unless there's a higher time frame PD array down here. So are you buying in the discount in the premium of a low probability leg or high probability leg? Or are you zoomed in too low and you're saying, hey, I want to buy or sell and I want to do it like fancy like ICT, and when I want to drop down to the 5 minute and 1 minute, but you're looking at the 5 minute and 1 minute and you're trying to sell on the 5 minute and 1 minute, not understanding that the daily is you're supposed to be buying. So you're getting slapped upside your head because you're trading the correct bias for that time frame, but you're not connected to the bigger time frame. And big bank take little bank. You're welcome. Show the screen. Thank you, Deborah. I do every day, but I always forget all about discounted premium. Head explosion. You're welcome. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Getting setups in the seconds. Ain't nothing wrong with getting setups in the seconds, but if you're getting setups in the seconds, you got to be in line with the daily, with the 4 hour, with the hour, with the 15 minute, with the 5 minute, with the 1 minute. And it's cool to enter on the second, but you got to be, excuse me. Thank you. You have to be in line with the higher time frames. You always, no matter what your time frame is, you're trying to be in line. Like if you getting your bias and your ideas off the daily, right? You don't want to be entering off the daily. You want to be entering off of a 4 hour or maybe even an hour. You know what I'm saying? If you're in sync with the daily, but you're a day trader and you're like, I don't want to trade off the 4 hour. Cool. Watch and see what the 4 hours doing. When the 4 hour give you a sign, drop to the hour, see what the hour's giving you. If the hour giving you a sign, but you still don't want to take that much of a risk, drop to the 15 minute to see what the 15 minute you keep dropping down to the time frame that's going to give you the risk to reward you want to take, but you want that time frame to be in alignment with the time frames above it. Meaning, if the daily is bullish, you want the 4 hour to be bullish. You want the hour to be bullish. You want the 15 to be bullish. You want the 5 minute to be bullish. You want the 1 minute to be bullish. Then you can enter on a 30-second chart when the 30-second chart get bullish. Now, mind you, it may take you a few days for all these time frames to align. But day trading is not everyday trading. You're welcome again. Now get off my screen. Anybody got anything else? I'm mad sleepy. I was hanging out. I was dancing like a young man that I'm not anymore. And I am plumb tuckered. Gonna take me a shower and probably fall asleep. You feel me? Appreciate it. I understand now. I'm going to be patient. Patience pays. You hear me? Anybody got anything else before we get out of here? Anybody got anything else before we get out of here? Again, before we go, Black Spider members, gold members, we are doing the first Sunday Q&A tomorrow at 7 p.m. You all voted on it. You all said, hey, let's do it on the 4th at 7 p.m. So we're doing it tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pull up with your hard-hitting questions. I don't see anything in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Take advantage of the day while you still can to tell your loved ones that you love them. Don't just say it. Don't just show it. Say it, show it, and confirm it. Make sure to speak in their love language so they can receive the love that you're trying to show them. Ain't nothing worse in the world than to express yourself the best way you know how. And for your loved ones not to receive it because you're not speaking their love language. How do you learn that? You open up the lines of communication with your loved ones, with your friends, with your family. Internet come back. The devil don't want me to talk about this good stuff, man. He don't want me to share this good. Anytime I start talking positive, the internet go to acting up. But love your loved ones while you still can today, man. We're gonna close it with that. I appreciate y'all. The gold members, Black Spider members, I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 7:30. Everybody else, I'll see you when I decide to pop up on Al Gore's internet again. Until then, your boy Aranya Grande, aka Big Spider, gone.